introduce you formally. So everyone, this is Wellness Wednesday. We are here with Self-Enhancement. We are a multi-service agency. We service over 16,000 African-American youth and families every year.
Okay.
And on Wednesdays, we do this thing called Wellness Wednesdays because we're in a time where we need to talk about wellness. And today we have Miss Adjua Styles, who is like family to me, but she's an amazing light. And one of the things that I want to let y'all know is that Adjua, before we go, I'm going to say this probably about 4 more times, has written an incredible book. And it's about the discernment of loss and turning that into some type of a positive thing for you through life. And I've read it, so I haven't even had a chance.
My God. Okay.
And I'm so proud of you. And
thank you.
I love you, and I'm just super proud of everything that you are and who you are. But before we begin, how are you?
Okay. Well, it's a day-to-day thing. You got to take things day to day. You know what I mean? Because you never know what the day is going to entail. From the news from the news to business, you never know. But I'm good. I'm good because I'm relying on God and the universe and keep me between that and my diet and exercise and writing. I'm doing some writing. I'm doing well. Trying to stay creative and busy. And I'm actually really, really busy right now with our business. It's thriving. So that's a great thing. So that just unexpectedly happened, but due to the circumstances, which is a great thing. It's like kind of bittersweet, but So how are you?
I'm doing great. I have no complaints, but this ain't about me. This is about you.
Oh God. Okay.
Beautiful self. So we are here to listen to you. And so one of the things that we want to share, because, something that I always say is there are Black people in Portland. You and I grew up in New York City, and I know you're still there. But when you grow up in this place like New York City, people don't really remember that there is struggle everywhere. And Oregon has this beautiful group of Black folks. And so I'm excited to be able to share you with them and all of the kids that we serve. So my first question to you, in all of the gifts that you have, you guys own a wellness facility. I mean, you guys have so much to offer. And all of the gifts that you have been given and have produced. What's something that you want people of Portland, Oregon to know that is important to remember, not only as a person that has something to offer, but also as a person of color?
How important your diet is. As far as people of color, that's not really the actual, because we come from a culture that's with the food is not necessarily healthy. The tradition, I should say, but just to understand that it's okay to break traditions and be healthy, and understand the importance that food is your medicine, and that you are what you eat. That's really it. I want that for everybody to understand that, though. So especially us.
It's okay to break traditions. I coach you on that.
Yes,
because that is key with us, right? Like we're like, nah, we always just been eating the ham hock. We gotta do it. It's okay to not do that.
Right.
You won't be disrespectful. I promise you. It's okay.
Promote yourself into a different space just by doing that one thing. You're breaking a lot of cycles and unhealthy cycles. So allow yourself to do that.
Oh my God. That's powerful stuff. I love that. And during these times, and wellness is so important, it's a good time to kind of sit and pause and rethink how you're ingesting food, how you're ingesting thoughts, and what you're listening to. Is that something that you guys work on often? Like, how do you do that?
Well, that's all the time. But it's really interesting now. I always eat healthy, but during the you're really, I should say, more alert and coherent because of everything that's going on. So you're really focused. I'm really rushing most of the time to eat, even though it's healthy as snacks and I'm grabbing or pre-made or something. But now it's like I'm really focused. So now it's more deliberate and conscious.
And
I'm a little bit more care and time right now. So I'm taking advantage of having that time, because you don't always have that time. But you should have that time to eat properly,
No,
we idle, So, but
you should take that time. You should
Yes.
make that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So important. So, so important. So during COVID-19, what is something that from your heart to everyone else's that you really want people to know and understand right now? Because this is crazy
So
times.
the only thing I want people to understand, if you haven't understood already, is the importance of your immune system. I mean, really,
Yeah,
just in simple terms, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. No, seriously,
that's
because
right.
you will common cold. Notice it said the common cold because it's common. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that comes and goes. But when it comes to the other ailments, you might not even get them at all, depending on how strong your immune system is. And, just making sure you're always intact and eating balanced and understanding that you're not overeating, over processed, putting high
Mm-hmm.
foods in your system, and just really focused, because when you get that body in tune, your mind automatically just kicks in, and it's so great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's inadvertent, for the most part, unless you're focusing on your mind. But if you're focusing on your body, your mind just naturally evolves to another state, and it just is so wonderful. So I that's the main thing I encourage people, because once you change over, and just even in a little bit, you'll notice like little baby steps become, big changes,
Yeah.
and you just having the education under your belt. I've noticed that people, they'll slip, they'll fall, but they always get back because they have that knowledge, so just to understand your immune
Yeah.
system in your body. Yeah.
It's so true. In the last 4 years, I've changed my entire diet. Like my family, we're now vegans, and and
Nice.
and changed tradition a lot. And I still have arguments with my mom because she's like, "Well, you
Yes.
need protein." I'm like, "I'm getting protein. I'm fine." But it is definitely a mind shift, right? And so, how do you make that mind shift?
Right. The main thing is, I try to tell everyone, because listen, I try to tell everybody all diets are not for everyone. You got to
That's right.
experience things and see how your body responds to it. And basically, like everything else, if it responds positively, then it's a good thing. If it responds negatively, then perhaps you need to alter some things, or some things aren't right, or add some things, supplements, so you really just, if that's one thing I would tell people, is to pay attention to the way your body responds to you. Pay attention
Yep.
to your body responds to you when you're eating certain things, the way your thoughts are, the way your skin is, the way your stool is. So just pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to the way your body's responding to the things that you do,
Mm.
and,
Yeah.
and if you're pleased with it, then keep doing it. If not, then you should make a change.
Right away. Right away. If it ain't working, change it up, please. And that's
Exactly.
a good point, because that's what happened to us. I've tried several things over the years, but I grew up as a vegan. It wasn't called vegan back then.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
but and we both have powerful moms,
Yeah.
and my mom was never here, and big into
Yeah.
vegetables and things like that. So for me, it was about thinking about what worked for me when I was a kid. And that's what worked. And now seeing my kids and seeing how it affects them, I wish that for everybody.
It's
It's
just
just a
right.
powerful thing.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
You're allowing, you've allowed your children to thrive off themselves and not other outside influences. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like off their organic selves, which is great, you know,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah. So let's talk about the book a little bit, because
Yeah.
I want people to know about it. I want people to
Okay.
get it, and I want people to digest this light that you've sent out to the world. And like I said earlier, I'm super proud of you, Adjua. Just some
Yeah.
powerful stuff in the book. And so talk a little bit about your book and how you even started to write it and what you want the world to get from it.
All right. So the Ethereal Hike. It is a memoir to my daughter that passed away from suicide at 20. It was very easy, I should say, in terms of not the process of the book, in terms of making the decision to write, because it was kind of out of my control. It was just pushed. I was just pushed to do something. I had to let it out. I had to vent. I had to find a way to express, and that was the only way I could think to do. Start writing, and initially I started writing daily journals to her, and just expressing just a day to day on how I was actually feeling, because I realized the people around me are not going to understand a lot of things. So I need to really make a log every day in terms of how I'm actually feeling. And that turned into the book. I actually let my husband read a collaboration or a few of the things, and he was like, no, you should do something with that. He's an author already. So he pushed me, and I was like, okay. And then I was a little nervous because of the content. But, the basic part of the book is I just basically lose the loss as to heal. I use the loss to purge, to transform myself, as it was a breakthrough for me. It was more so just really healing and finding a way to express. And that's how the book came about.
Yeah. Powerful stuff. I mean, discernment in times of loss is something I often lose.
Right.
And so the discussions that you have in this book about how to regain that and use it as a powerful source.
Yes.
Anybody, even if they don't have the same exact experiences, can take that and grow from that. And that's super powerful. Good stuff. Really good stuff.
Basically, you're a parent. Anyone that's a parent knows that their child is the last thing you want to lose.
Absolutely.
So with my connection to the universe that I know I have, I know it was meant for me to do something else. Meant for me to kind of lose an attachment I felt as though I had with humans, a little, kind of to just find the little more of a balance. I was a little bit obsessed with human in this plane, and now that she's gone in another place, it was overnight. I was able to get into the spirit world myself. So just understanding and having that whole transition and going through that process, I understand where I'm going and why and what happened. So now that it's so hard to explain, it's more it's so personal, and it's just so hard to explain. It's more experience and feelings. As I go through them, I realize that I'm here to heal. I'm here as a healer for others. I'm here to share my experiences and know that I knew I could get through it. I just didn't understand why, of course, why things happen. So with knowing that you don't get why, you have to still keep going. You have to still keep going. So that strength that I knew that I had to keep going, I needed to bring forth to the world for them to understand, Okay. I don't know who that is. Is that? Oh, man. Okay.
Right.
Is that you or me? Oh, shoot.
I think you're back now. We got you.
Okay. Let's just stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I would say to everyone, if you have not gotten this book, you need to, because like I said earlier, it's really not about the subject, the specific subject, because we all have some type of loss all the time. And loss is not always a human being. Sometimes it's a loss of an idea, a loss of a memory or something like that. And discernment during that time is just so important. And there's some powerful things in there that Adjua talks about that I highly encourage everyone that's listening. We got time right now. Many of us do. So go ahead and grab that book and read it. And I think it gives you some good nuggets how to get through.
Thank you.
Good stuff. So last thing here, we last kind of giveaway, something that you just want people to take away during this great pause and this time of opportunity that we have with COVID-19. What do you want to say?
Well, I guess use the time wisely. Whatever's actually irritating you at this time may be the things you need to change. Like, I'm serious. And maybe not even change. Maybe figure out or look more into, you know what I mean? Because that was my case. Like some of the things that started to irritate me, I had to really start to review and say, okay, this is some other stuff going on here. And it was a little deeper than that, deeper than surface. So, maybe you have time to really find yourself or look into yourself and come out of this better, just come out and try to come out of this as a different person with different choices and, something positive.
Yeah, absolutely. Great advice. And the quote of the day from me, from Adjua, is, it's okay to break traditions. I love it. And like everyone is saying in here, you are absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Oh,
Not just outside, but inside too. And you know I
you.
love you. From me to
Oh,
you, much
you.
love.
Girl, I've known you guys. I've known her because I'm sure I have a lot of followers on here, but I've known her for over 30 years. So this is serious business here. This is high school, junior high school, long time.
Yeah, elementary.
And elementary
Yeah.
love from the beginning.
Yeah.
Love from the beginning. So that was crazy. You know that it's still the same because we were cool.
Yes.
And I remember hanging out with you at your house before. So we'll get into those memories another time.
Yeah. Yes, lots of hangout moments, lots of them. And I got some staff on here, so I'm not going to allow you to go too talk about my craziness.
All of ours. Are you kidding?
All of us, right? Well,
Right.
for all of you on here, I just want to say thank you to Adjua. Please thank her in the chat. And anyone that doesn't know about Self Enhancement Incorporated, please go to our official site, is official SEI, and we'd love to have everyone learn more about what we do. We love to help our Black youth here in Portland and families be successful. But we're most importantly grateful in this moment for you, Adjua, and for the moments that you spent with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I love you, Libra. Thank you for
Love
having
you
me.
too. See you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys, you heard it here. She said it's okay to break tradition and gave lots of nuggets about different things regarding love, peace, and wellness. Make sure you are digesting good stuff. Take care of your immune system. From us to you here at SEI, Wellness Wednesday, another one in the books. We hope to see you next week on Wednesday. Take heed to what we say. Be safe, move, and stay connected. Much love, y'all. Bye.